Dogs and cats with short noses, like French bulldogs, can suffer from Brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, or BOAS for short. But with treatment, their quality of life can improve dramatically. The word brachycephalic is used to describe animals with abnormally short noses. We see this in dogs like French and English bulldogs, pugs, and Shih Tzus, and in cats like the Persian and Himalayan. Abnormally short noses mean flatter, squashed-looking faces. Because of this, brachycephalic animals are more likely to experience problems with their breathing. Sometimes these problems can become so severe they need urgent veterinary attention. Brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, often referred to as BOAS, is common in flat-faced animals. It refers to a group of conditions which are caused by their compacted skeleton and excess soft tissue. These conditions include a long and thickened soft palate, that's the fleshy bit at the back of the mouth, narrow nostrils, which are called stenotic nares, everted laryngeal saccules, which is when the air sacs at the back of the mouth are pulled into the windpipe, and a tongue which is too big for their mouth. All of these conditions obstruct the airflow, making it harder for the animal to breathe. Animals suffering with BOAS may experience one or a number of these clinical signs: snorting, snoring, and grunting noises, reluctance to exercise, clear nasal discharge, restlessness during the night, retching, vomiting, and regurgitation, and collapsing. These signs are made worse in the hot weather and if an animal is overweight or overexercised. Animals with BOAS can have a poor quality of life as a result of these clinical signs. Their condition can fluctuate and sadly lead to death in some cases. It is therefore recommended that BOAS is treated as early as reasonably possible. To diagnose BOAS, our specialist soft tissue veterinary surgeons first perform a physical examination. The next step is to inspect the patient's airway under general anesthesia, assess the severity of the obstruction, and decide what treatment is required. X-rays of the chest are also usually taken, as animals with BOAS are susceptible to developing other conditions like pneumonia. For most pets, surgery is the recommended treatment. To minimize the risk to the patient, it is preferable to perform the airway inspection and surgery during the same anesthetic. Surgery involves shortening the soft palate at the back of the mouth to remove the obstruction from the airway, widening the nostrils to enable your pet to take in more air with each breath, and sometimes trimming the laryngeal saccules to further reduce the obstruction. Following surgery, your pet will need to rest at home for 7 to 10 days to allow the swelling to go down. Short walks for toileting purposes only are advised during this recovery period. The stitches used in surgery will dissolve by themselves. Nonetheless, it is recommended that you visit your vet for a checkup 7 to 10 days after the surgery. Following this checkup, and further to any guidance given by your vet, your pet will be able to resume their usual activities, whilst being able to breathe more freely. It's important to use a harness when walking your dog, and to always avoid exercise during the hot periods of the day. Whilst some animals who undergo surgery for BOAS may still make snoring or grunting noises, their quality of life would have been greatly improved. If you have any questions about your dog or cat, please talk to your vet.